There is big news for Olympic fans and the athletes who will soon have more chances to go for gold. The International Committee voted to bring back baseball, softball, cricket, and lacrosse, while flag football and squash will be played for the first time. Players will hit the field or court to compete at the 2028 Summer Olympics in Los Angeles. That's going to be the first time the Olympics will be held in the United States since the Winter Games in Salt Lake City in 2002. And it's not the first time new sports have been added to the Games. 4 were added to next year's Games in Paris, including breakdancing.
Yes, you heard that right. The Olympics is becoming physical education in school. It's becoming PE.
In 2032, they're going to introduce new games such as Ghosts in the Graveyard and Cops and Robbers.
Well, you can't forget about dodgeball. But now we're going to go to this article talking about this.
NFL to launch Flag Football League ahead of Olympic debut. The National Football League is sponsoring a brand new Flag Football League ahead of the sport's debut in 2028 Olympics in Los Angeles. We're committed to creating a women's professional league and a men's professional flag league, the NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell said Thursday. We've had a great deal of interest in that, and I expect that we'll be able to do it, launch that in the next couple of years. Goodell added that the new league can serve as a stepping stone to encourage young people to consider playing NFL-style football later on. The demand is there. We're seeing colleges in the states and universities internationally also that want to make it part of their program. The NFL already sponsors several flag football teams in various cities across the nation for players ages 4 to 17. The league is now looking to expand on that base. If you set the structure up where there's youth leagues going to high school and to college and then professional, I think you can develop a system of scale. That's an important infrastructure that we need to create. Flag football is set to make its debut in the 2028 games in LA with the USA football in the van. The expanding global opportunities for flag football are reflective of the sport's staggering growth. In the United States alone, an annual participation study from the Sports and Fitness Industry Association, SIFA, in 2022 showed 7.1 million people participated in flag football, while more than half a dozen states have sanctioned girls' flag football as varsity sport. Internationally, flag football is played by 20 million people in more than 100 countries. Now, that's just laughably stupid. Like, why should the NFL have to subsidize a bunch of flag football leagues? You know what? We'll be hearing bitching about flag football salaries, like, coming soon to every town near you.
Well, the thing is, I don't think anyone set them on this path to do it. I think they're deciding to do it because they see a market in it. I don't know if this is going to be beneficial or not. I see it actually as something that they're trying to push as time goes on because they want to phase out regular football because of all the hits and stuff like that. Like when it comes to this Olympics game that's going to have flag football in it, they're trying to convince professional football players to go try out for the flag football and play in the Olympics. Now, I'm sorry, but in the Summer Olympics, and you're going to have flag football and you're going to have NFL players in there, they're going to do pretty well. They'll probably win gold more than likely, especially since they're already skilled enough when it comes to hit the kind of football we have in the U.S. where it's hitting each other.
Yeah, that really does seem like the way this is going. That seems like the momentum toward getting this thing done, getting NFL players to participate in the Olympics, playing flag football. I cannot believe these are real sentences that we are saying, but this is really where we are, and this is where the general feeling from the league is. And it's not something that is, I would say, a slam dunk as far as the memo showed us. Like, there are certainly things to discuss. For instance, as of right now, it would be one player per team, and then you could also designate an international player. Well, what if more than one player on your team warrant being on a certain team, whether it's our country or another one? That would be a question. What if a coach says to a player, hey, I know you're allowed to participate, but I'd really, really like for you not to. How do you deal with that then? So there are certainly some things to work out. Insurance is going to be handled by the NFL. Medically, it's going to be fine. But what if a player gets injured? How do you handle it? There are for sure questions, but based on the kind of feel that I'm getting from talking to people involved in this, it seems there's a very good chance we see NFL players in what's going to be during training camp playing flag football in the Olympics.
That's amazing. I'm totally stunned by that flag football is going to be in the Olympics and that it's popular like that. It must be like soccer's popular in Europe and not as popular here. I mean, it's popular, but not like in Europe or South America. I mean, we'll see what happens. I like the game of football as it is now.
Yeah, I really think it's just an opening to maybe try to replace regular football because of the severe hitting in it and stuff like that. Some people are having issues with after they get out of football, but I look at it also. I'm like this. Look, that's what you signed up for when you got into the sport. It's like boxing or martial arts. You signed up for a physical a sport, and it is what it is. But I think this is an opportunity for people that might not be physically able to do that sport, get into flag football and have a career in that. Maybe that's the case. I don't know. Now, is it going to do well in the United States? I don't think so. I think people love the NFL as it is. And this is going to be a branch of the NFL. It's just that it's not going to be as popular, in my opinion. Now, it might be something they're trying to create because they want to have it on the off time of the year when NFL ain't playing. You can watch the flag football series of it, which would be interesting. That might be the case for them to have a market open all the time.
Yeah, I agree with you. I don't think in the US it will make the cut. But maybe it will in Europe. Maybe it'll become big somewhere and earn money. So
Yeah.
ultimately that's what a sport has to do is earn money.
Yeah. We'll wait and see. But guys, this is the end of the video. We hope you enjoyed. Please hit that like button, comment, and share this out to everybody.
Thanks for joining us.